I'm at Cliff. I see the homeless here, waiting for your money and your loaves of bread. And I'm asking you to stop it. Stop it during the virus, during the COVID lockdown. Stop helping these guys that are killing your children. You get upset with me when I pepper spray them and I feel like I should smack them because they are the ones that are killing us.
We must remember that the virus was brought into the country by affluent people who were able to travel and who had mobility. And so if anybody's to blame for issues around COVID, we would have to hold the affluent people to the same level of accountability that Mr. Wilkinson wants to hold homeless people to.
A little boy died this weekend in our ward with a case of Shigella. It turns out that a homeless person scratching in the bins, high probability that it's the homeless person that is the carrier.
It is difficult to see how the child could have become infected by the homeless person. Standard hand hygiene practices, such as washing with soap and water, are effective in preventing infection. The most responsible and ethically accountable response would be to improve the plight of the homeless. We know from experience that ignoring or discouraging help for this vulnerable group will lead to worse outcomes, not only for the homeless people, but for the community as a whole.
This little boy is dead because of a disease that's carried by a person, just like COVID.
Likening Shigella to SARS-CoV-2 is highly problematic. SARS-CoV-2 spreads through droplets and aerosols, has a relatively high fatality rate, and has no treatment. Shigella, on the other hand, is not airborne. It is treatable and has a very low fatality rate.
To incite people at this particular time to target homeless people is absolutely unconscionable. And for somebody who's in a political position, it's unjustifiable under any circumstances whatsoever.
I know some of you called me and you were a bit upset and more politically correct about my stance on the homeless, but you haven't seen what I've seen.